Today is Valentine's Day 2025. On the time is 11:52 a.m. noontime. Yeah, I fuss FUSS on Valentine's Day too. I see that someone is helping me keep up with my prescriptions. You don't have to do that, because we can get them 3 months. They have a law during retirement or whatever. That's for people on disability that have to have 3 months or more, or have to go to the doctor every 3 months. I'm retired to work-related injuries or whatever my personal business may be. Like I told you, Mr. Trump, you don't have this USA government, Congress, feds, police, whatever, who have no legal grounds to be in my life whatsoever. You can't go in the days of Bush Jr. It doesn't matter how long it's been. This is the door that let you into my life. A government that misconducted themselves against me, told lies of criminal background on me. I don't have no criminal background. You're lying, the truth ain't in you. I sent Bill Clinton an outreach letter, and he turned it, because of my name, Monica, into a huge federal watch list lie. You don't have the right to go around lying on people, open the doors of their life that they didn't open, confiscate their medical records, whatever, and work with that. I'm not your baby. I'm not your protege. I'm not under your care. The money that I get, pension funds, I work for. And the only way it became federal funds is because you took it out my check and you saved it over for me. And they don't give you a right to nose around in my business and spread it around in public propaganda. I'm not your carnal celebrity status. I'm not working in the field of politics. And the title that God gave me is greater than your president job. I could be the icing on that cake, but that field is your study. But if I see something that I don't like, I'm going to bring it to your attention. If you don't change it, and there's nothing wrong with changing it, I'm going to inquire why. Like I said, I don't want you in my medical records. I don't want you intruding into my privacy. And I don't need to pay NATO no 20 trillion. I don't want you passing out money from my household. I don't want you saving your billions and trillions or billions. Nobody got no reason down here to be no trillionaire. And you did not get the money from my house. What's this BlackRock mess y'all got going on? I can see spiritually you're fooling around with money that belongs to me. Like I said, I want my entire Nonillion back. I'm not interested in your American needs or in this particular battle, your NATO needs. I'm only interested in the content of my letter that the U.S. government spoke in the days of Bush Jr. and in the days of Clinton, reenacted, went into somebody else's country and destroyed it. I want my money that you made off my household by the American people forcing broken laws against me to break laws against me and find out more about me that I did not open up my door to tell you. I don't even want you talking about my house in public, not even my name. And because your misconduct, this subject we had about changing my name and social security card, you need to pay that with your blood. I should not have to change my name and social security number because of your brute and fatal misconduct. All right, so I'm only interested in repairing the lives of Iraq, Libya, Tunisia, Afghanistan, Syria, places where Bush Jr. destroyed, ignited war, went over there and dominated those poor-blooded countries, killing off their families, taking their oil wells and coming back to put in his backyard and into the American tank. You are a defender. And I don't know where you get your pitch from. Let's make America great again. When did America fall? America went out there and made other countries fall. You make them great again. When did the migrants bully America and you had not first went over there and took the lives of their loved ones? You think it's an easy breeze game to go around killing folk, and taking gangster. I don't like your gig. So to give NATO 20 trillion that belonged to me, Biden led deception in those days. He led me to believe those 20 countries came in my favor against invading my privacy. And they was to stop this and respect that you don't put nobody on a federal watch list. You leave the sting investigation and a federal watch list for businesses. You never open up and strip a person's privacy and toss out in public. So that's what I was led to believe, that they came to support me. No, they came to fill up their own pockets. And the 20 countries that he gave 20 trades from my household went to NATO, the enemy team, who went out there and supported the destruction of poor-blooded countries. So I want all of my money back from NATO. I don't need NATO in my life, no matter how much danger you cause against me and setups and wrongful death. God is mighty in battle. He's with me. And I would take my 23. I don't want to pass on any money. I want my entire Nonillion, which include the money from NATO, and I would take it and repair and pay for whatever the content of my letter unwillfully destroyed. You have a dangerous and brute attitude problem for the USA government. And God got your number. We got Bush Jr. number. We got the Clintons number. You know, you got to go for the judgment. And I'm going to stand against everything you ever done to me and anybody else. So I'm not interested in building America great again. America didn't fall. You caused those other countries to fall. I'm interested in rebuilding them. Whether they're your friend or not, you have no business in those countries, policing those people, getting in their business uninvited. I'm against it. I said I want my money back from NATO. You could ignore me. You could mock me. You could keep spending. But just like others, you got to come back to me for the judgment of Jesus Christ and Monica. And I'm going to mock you while your body is in jet black darkness and your head is barely attached to your neck. I'm going to mock you in outer darkness. You know, so I don't need your salvation. You know, and whatever you say about me, we saw your spirit in light or darkness. Darkness is our basement. Earth is our footstool. And heaven is the first floor. Yeah. But anyway, I'm not going to be talking back and forth with you about my faith. I said, get out of my life. After you pay me my entire Nonillion, I don't need you to regulate my medical records or whatever. I can do it myself. I'm not your protege. You know, just point blank, get out of my life. USA government, take your Department of Justice, take your corrupt fads, potential chemical dependent. They stole 3 cans of my soup. 2 cans they stole together with Progresso, my chicken and noodles with sweet peas and carrots, and my mixed vegetable soup with kidney beans. The last one, stewed beef, they asked for. But if you got to go around stealing people's soup, and you're supposed to be a federal officer to help sort out the crime and punish the bad guy, and mysteriously that $1 billion plus that Biden put in cash out for me, I can see spiritually altogether. Mr. Murray, the feds, Joe Biden, it just boomeranged back to your pockets. You know, God has opened up my life to a messy, bloody, dangerous deception of people. And no matter what good you do for me, you only do 10% of that while you keep the 90%. No, you're not. Get the hell out of my life. You're going to give me my entire $90 Whatever you don't give me, straight coming out Trinity's hide. Yeah, I've done battle with these guys before and won. The only way Jesus Christ got back up on that throne, because God's Father didn't make it clear. When I offered you my ring 4 years ago, he's gone. You fast before me, not him. I refused to fast because I thought I had to still fast before him. And I told you the story how man is not fallen man. I won that argument. So when I felt the fast before the Father, this big picture was not given to me. Each and every time I prayed, Heavenly Father in Jesus Christ's name, it put him right back on the throne. As if I denied the ring of the Father. But we're going to get that together. Don't ever talk to me about my condition of my spirit or my faith. I know who I am, where I come from, and where I'm going. Give me all of my money, because if you're done, you're going to pay for it eternally. Nobody's making any flesh threat against you now. Whatever God rain upon earth, hell, fire, damnation, this is business. You know, but I don't want you in my life. You know, if I need to call you for protection, you know, nowadays you call police or whatever. Police has been my enemy since the battle started. They came out, I don't want the cop show, got Chicago cops. They funded with money from my house. They came out with spanking brand new SUVs and all sorts of mess. I think they get the money through Tony Peckwinkle. She needs to be locked up, prosecuted. And everybody who's supporting that Chicago cop show, uh, need to be locked up for pimping, spending pimping profits in my household. And every federal officer that progress will pick out and say they bought a can of soup. Yeah, all you people is crazy as hell. I want your hellish friendship out of my life. Give me my money, my Nonillion, but keep my life peacefully. And if I need to call you to sort out this thing, I wish you would just narrow this down to do your job. I don't want you mixing the business of your job with the pleasure of perversion against my life, my name, my family name. Point blank, get the hell out of my life. Or you straight coming out trying to get high. I whipped them before, but like I said, I don't know. I don't want no God who told me he would be my savior and keep me out of trouble, putting me into it. More trouble than I could ever imagine. And if I wanted to be, wanted my flesh to feed a nation, I would have applied with Hugh Hefner or whoever. But I never would have done that. So I have a messy battle in my hand.